Married people should jointly own their property together. And I am not necessarily talking about having joint bank accounts or owning title deeds together, although that helps. If you die, you will protect your partner from greedy in-laws. You have no idea the billions of unclaimed assets. A partner dies and their spouse did not have a clue about it, and they end up in the bank account with no one to claim. The children are suffering because these partners never trusted each other. So it's important for your partner to know everything you have. But I don't want to get to the legal details. My concern right now is the biblical perspective, why married people should own everything jointly. What does God think about it, and what does He instruct us from His Word? Why should we own everything together as a married couple? Number one, marriage typifies the union between Christ and His bride, the church. The marriage between a man and a woman is compared to the union between Christ and His bride, the church. And the Bible says in Romans 8:16 and 17, we are joint heirs with Christ. We are not equal heirs, we are joint heirs. Joint heirs is different from equal heirs. Equal heirs means I own 50% and my mercy owns 50%. We are equal heirs. That's the principle followed by law. So in case of divorce, everyone gets 50%. That's equal heirs. The Bible says we are joint heirs. Well, that means we jointly own with Christ. Everything Christ has is mine. Everything I have belongs to Christ. The Lord has no problem giving me everything. And I have no problem giving the Lord everything I have, because everything I have came from Him. We jointly own everything. This principle holds true in marriage in as far as God is concerned. We are joint heirs as partners, as couples. That's God's perspective of marriage. Number two, in marriage, a man leaves his parents and becomes one with his wife. Jesus made reference to this in Matthew 19:5 and 6. So a man leaves the parents and they become one item with his wife. As far as God is concerned, a man and a woman in marriage are two parts of a whole. How can one part of you own a property that the other part does not own? It's ridiculous. You can only be one when you own everything together as a whole. You are not components of the whole. You are one item in as far as God is concerned. And it is your responsibility to re-educate your relatives that you and your partner are one. One in purpose, one in vision. You are one item. You jointly own everything together. There is no part of you hiding the other. Between you two, there are no secrets, naked and not ashamed. Every part knows what the other part is doing. You are one. Number three, God expects marriage to last a lifetime. The Bible says God hates divorce. Malachi 2:16. Marriage is a covenant, a blood covenant. Marriage is a life and death covenant. You are only freed from this covenant in the event of the death of your partner. 1 Corinthians 7:39. So if God expects your marriage to last a lifetime, where are you keeping the money or other assets for? What are you keeping them for? And you expect it to be together your entire life. Why then would you have secret assets and secret bank accounts? For who? You see, from God's perspective, there is no plan B. Your wife, your husband is the only plan for your entire life. And this is when God commands a blessing. Psalms 133, how pleasant it is when brethren dwell together in unity. God releases blessings to you when you are one. You are reading from the same script for your whole life. Number four, Jesus said in Matthew 6:21, where your money is, there your heart is. You see, money and assets and property and treasure reveals the condition of your heart. They show us where your heart is. If your money is divided among 4 women, so is your heart divided among the 4 women. Where your treasure is, there your heart is. If your heart is divided, so is your marriage. Your marriage, if your heart is not committed. And how do we know? You don't need to tell me where your commitments are. Come on, some guys say they are committed to their marriage, but there are some property they have, their partner does not have. You are not committed. You don't, as a counselor, as a coach, as a mentor, you don't need to tell me where your commitments are. Show me your budget, and I'll show you where your commitments lie. If I see how you spend your money, I will tell you where your heart is. And that's why there can never be affairs without spending money. Because perhaps you're servicing her apartment, buying property for this woman, doing shopping for her, paying school fees for her children. The truth is, there cannot be an extramarital affair. I'm not talking about prostitution. I'm talking about a relationship where money is not involved. Money reveals what is going on in your heart. So if you are totally committed to one woman, all your money, all your things are committed to this one and only one person. That's where your heart is. It's not divided. That's God's stand. That's the Bible's perspective about property and asset and money in marriage. The question before us, where did the rains begin to beat us? Very simple. Weak marriage foundations and weak marriage leadership. People have not been taught the truth because the people who are supposed to teach you the truth are themselves victims of the same issues. The people who are supposed to tell you the truth, they are victims. You find a lot of pastors struggling with what I'm teaching you. Divorce lawyers don't like what I'm telling you right now. So the rains began beating us because we have a wrong perspective about marriage, wrong expectations about marriage. We come with a plan B just in case things backfire. I have a fallback strategy. I have a place where to begin. So I need to have a secret bank account. I need to have some secret assets just in case this thing does not work. Guess what? Every plan B you have, you're gonna use it one day. So long as you build a bridge for escape, so long as you have an escape route, you're gonna use it. Burn those bridges and your plan A will work. You know what? Everything I have, 100%, we jointly own with my mercy. You see, I have no plan B. So, and this is what I'm calling you back to. Please, gentlemen, if you can hear my voice, I'm calling you back to leadership. When there is confidence in the future, there is power in the present. If your wife has no faith in your future, she will definitely be hiding money just in case your head goes berserk. If you are not working as a man, don't expect the woman to bring money. It doesn't work like that. You must be up to your role and responsibility unless you're mentally handicapped. And if you're mentally handicapped, you could not be listening to this video. It doesn't matter whether you're blind or deaf or physically handicapped, you must earn. Even if your wife is earning more than you, make an effort. The Bible says the one who does not provide to his family is worse than an infidel. 1 Timothy 5:8. So if you're not working, you're not making effort, don't expect your woman to bring the money you share together and you own it jointly. You're the primary provider. She is meant to be a helper. She comes in to help with your vision. You must have a vision first. You must be clear with the direction of your life and the direction you want to take your family. I'm calling every man back to leadership. When you lead, your wife naturally will follow. When I got married, this is exactly what I taught my mercy. Everything I have, I put it on the table. Everything she earns, we put it on the table. We budget together. So there is nothing like her money and my money, but our money, our house, our car, our mother, our dad, our children, our clothes, our bedroom. One item. And that's what I'm calling you back to. Leadership. Please, it's never too late. Call your wife. Have a meeting and say, honey, Can we go back to the drawing table? Can we run this marriage from God's perspective? That's the only time you'll be fulfilled in that marriage. The happiness, the fun you're looking for, you will have it right in that marriage. Right now, if you're not running your marriage in such a transparent manner, there is insecurity and each one of you is hiding stuff. And perhaps a crooked banker will end up enjoying the money you are hiding from your partner. What a shame. Let us live a transparent life the way God intended, naked and not ashamed. I wish you the very best. You are in my thoughts, you are in my prayers, and you can be happily married. Just ensure your transparent matters money. That reveals the condition of your heart. Hey, if you like this video, share it with your friends. Let's make families stronger. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. I upload new videos every week. You don't want to lose and to miss out on some of my videos. Thank you very much and God bless you. Shalom.